bucket list right now with my great friend Blue right here. Blue, tell him where we're going, because I really honestly kind of also don't know exactly.
We're gonna go to Bryant Park, do some figure eights, crush the game, waffles, and we're off to the races. Very simple.
Guys, I touched this thing. I am thrilled. I mean, granted, my original dream was Rockefeller Center, but I don't think that exists right now.
It exists. She's new to New York.
Okay. Well, I mean the skating thing, but this is also like this is where
Yes,
locals.
this is if you live in New York City, this is where you go.
And guess we live in New York City.
We live in New York City. City girl and going. Hiya.
Where am I? I'm there.
Bryant Park. You are at Bryant Park.
Look at this. It's Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year to all of you. There are waffles. I love anything breakfast. I love anything breakfast. What, there are scarves if we needed them. Look at us.
The restaurant there, we normally eat there and then eat waffles.
You don't understand.
I told you.
I mean, this is like Disneyland happiness.
Honestly, that warms my heart.
I love Disneyland. I love it.
Hold them.
Pair of shoes. Do I give them this?
Or we can hold them, either or.
Now I put on my shoes. Oh gosh, this is a foreign feeling. My friend, guys, Amanda Sorrentino. Shout out to Amanda. She's legit an ice skater. And for her, this is normal. For me, not at all.
She has 2 left feet.
This is going to be embarrassing. This is worse than I even imagined it would be.
For her. She's doing her best. You're doing great, sweetie.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we had to go around one time to like get to this point.
We're not the only ones struggling.
Amanda would be so disappointed. Oh, sorry,
sorry.
You're good.
We're gonna go to Bryant Park, do some figure eights. Come on, D.
This is me skating. This is so bad.
The contradiction is that. She's skating around, pirouettes.
Look at this.
That's the contradiction to what's going on this side of
What
the
are
rink.
people doing? This is worse than I even thought it would be. Like,
But better at the same time. But even better than I thought it would
I
be.
did this in high school. I was very sheltered.
Clearly.
Myself and my friends would go ice skating. Oh gosh, don't show the footwork.
There is no footwork to show.
We would go ice skating, and it was bad.
babe.
It was bad back then, and I thought in my head it could be better. Nope. Nope. It feels worse.
I just want it on the record that when I break a collarbone, it's on this one. Look at her. You can't even stand.
Look, I'm lifting up a leg.
Yeah, we'll just show up with one leg.
Going off? Stop that. Skating legit circles around us.
We're on our own wave.
And I can't stand.
I don't need no haters.
And I can't stand. And Amanda would be like, what are you doing? Wow.
I'm sweating. Legitimately sweating.
That was so much cardio.
More than anticipated.
Way more.
Danny might be the new Wayne Gretzky on the ice.
That's not even fair. That's so
Or
bad.
like Bambi who just learned how to stand. That, either or, the goat or the Bambi.
I thought it would be bad, but what actually just happened was worse than I thought it would be.
No, better than I thought it would be. BP, the park.
Guys, come out. Hold on. Let me show you. I just want to give you the whole scape of it. So, you know that there's more than Rockefeller Center. Come by. Hit us up. Do it.
I'm just starting to shake right now. Things have not gotten better. If anything, things have gotten worse. Last night, my Chihuahua, which lives with my mom, because I travel too much, he was diagnosed with stage 4 heart failure, but they gave him medicine. And right now I got a call that he had another seizure. And so she called me, obviously concerned, to let me know about the dog, to keep me updated. And I know it's not easy to see an animal experiencing a seizure, or really anybody, but she is phrasing things so basically it's done. Like, she's pretty much decided it's done for the dog. The dog hasn't even had 24 hours of medication in him. So we're not really even giving the medication a chance to work. But, you know, according to this diagnosis and whatever this doctor told her, it's over for the dog. And I'm like, well, then why would the doctor even prescribe medicine? If the doctor prescribes medicine, then they're not telling you to euthanize the dog yet. Then why would you decide on your own, before I let the medicine take its course, I'm just gonna go put the dog down? And so I know that it's not an easy decision. I know that it's not easy to see. Let the medicine work for 24 hours. Like, the dog is still, he's sick. We know that he's sick, but like, give the medicine a moment before you decide to go take my dog and put my dog down. And now I'm getting ready to go to lunch with my sister, Queen Genesis, because I needed to. I haven't been able to get out of bed. I haven't eaten. I don't even have the strength to eat. So I thought this would be a good way to motivate myself. I slept for 8 hours yesterday, and then I slept through the night. Just like sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. I know you guys watch the channel and you're like, oh, you're always so positive, and I am a positive person, but positive people hurt. And I'm trying to do what I can so my heart will stop hurting. It's just so hard when there's negative people around you, and I can't have a break, can't get away from any of it, can't have a moment. Like, I can't even have a moment. Just wanted to share a little bit of, you know, the effects of extreme stress on your body. So this brush was clean when I brushed my hair right now, and this is only just for me brushing through it wet, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more after I dry it. I'm literally losing my hair. Great. I got dressed in some of the only clothes that I have with me. This is literally the only, I think, presentable thing I have right now. I'll just also mention really quickly that when I jumped in the shower before I got dressed, it was the first time I had seen my body in a week. I've been kind of just in sweatpants pretty much, and obviously I haven't been really eating what I should. I haven't been able to even get food down or keep food down. It's been really rough. I'm about to go down to go see Genesis for dinner, for lunch, but I just want to like show you guys literally like when you don't feel good, some of the, you know, effects. And so these are an extra small, and they fit better when I got them initially, even with like the stretch waistband. Right now, just, you can just see all of my ribs and just my like hip bones. Obviously not great. And in my chest, you can see all of my bones in my chest and my shoulders. I'm already small, but this is not good small. But just checking in, just so you know, if you're experiencing something like this, like just keep going. And that's what I've decided to do. I've decided that if you want to move on, you have to move. And so I am mustering all the strength I have for the day to get dressed and to put clothes on, to go downstairs, walk, and to go meet up with Genesis. Because like staying like this, guys, not good. Here's to feeling better.
Oh my goodness, and look at this.
What in the world, Dani ordered?
I don't know. Wow.
Wow. This is my dish. This is hers.
This looks amazing.
Wow.
Put plates over there.
Thank you. Look who I'm here with. I miss
Welcome to New York. Miss you too, sister.
Look at this. Okay, what did you order? This is your favorite.
So I order, yes, this is my favorite from this place. I order ossobuco ravioli. It is amazing. This is Italian food, but from the south of Italy, ragazza.
Okay, now I don't know what I got, but I don't know. It's like cheese and pepper, and I just need something easy.
It looks like a cacio pepe, but I don't know.
I have
Again,
no
we don't know
idea.
what you order, but it looks fantastic.
Goose, buddy, can you hear me? Pet him. Little guy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Look at him. Look at how cute he looks. Is the red stuff the medicine?
Yeah, it's still the same. It's the same hard medicine.
Goosey, I love you, buddy.
I honestly can't even remember where I left off filming. What I learned about trauma this week is that memory is affected by it. as well as your ability to control emotion. When you've experienced any type of trauma, not just, I think when we think of trauma or PTSD, we think of it in terms of war and extremes. But trauma can really be anything for anyone. It could be over a period of time. It could be a set moment. It could just be anything that's triggering something bad. I'm really struggling this week to remember a lot of things. All that to say that at 6:50 p.m. tonight, a cute little goose, my baby that I've had since I was 18 years old, crossed the Rainbow Bridge tonight, and it's not been an easy day. It killed me that I couldn't be there in person with him, but there was really no way to make it back in time. If I even tried flying to him, he could have passed, so I could have missed the moment. So after talking with the doctor about his chances, I learned that even if we put him on medication, he would probably only be sustained for another 5 to 7 days. He had an enlarged heart, so his heart was almost twice the size it should be, and then his kidneys started to fail. So if the doctor addressed one of the organs, the other organ would fail. So we didn't really have choices for treatment. And even if we did do one of the treatments, and in the 5 to 7 days, he would really be suffering, and he already was. It was really, really bad. His heart wasn't pumping enough oxygen, so he wasn't getting enough oxygen to his brain, so he would faint and struggle to breathe, and it was terrible to see, and I couldn't do that to my little guy. So I FaceTimed, I talked to him, my mom was there, and she just pet him and held him, and we told him we loved him, and then I'll see him on the other side. But now he's not hurting anymore, and I'm thankful I got to love him when I did. I keep saying it, but what a week. What a week. I'm closing out the end of my very first week living alone in New York, eating some reheated pizza and editing some new episodes. I am really hoping that next week is going to be quite a bit better. And here, as you can see, I spent the whole day editing. One thing that really helps me to stay productive is to move around, get up, change my workspace, and it just really keeps me going, even on the days that are tough.